Hello, I am Mac, at least for a day, and everything's going to be okay. Bug fix patch 1.52 for No Man's Sky Next has just landed on the PS4. I have backed up to my old survival mode save, so it's back all the way to before I did anything in the 1.51 patch. There's been a new fix for the base restoration quest, so later in this video I'm going to test if it actually works now. I don't know yet if it will work or not, but you will know from the title of this video if it's going to be successful. But first I'm going to read through the 1.52 patch notes. First, there was a fix to restore save games for players with partially repaired tech. Apparently that caused a save file corruption. And there was also like incorrect items in the repair menu if you had partially repaired tech, like on your ship, if it was wrecked. They did a fix for wrong player animations in underwater bases. However, a friend of mine has already said that there's still some incorrect player animations in underwater bases. He just tried it, so that fix has not totally worked on the PlayStation 4. Next, there's a fix for freighters incorrectly reporting no fuel when you try to warp. Now, I just got this bug this past weekend when I did my multiplayer live streams with my friend Jacob. I tried warping my freighter when he and I were on it. I had just fueled it, but it said no fuel when I tried to warp to a star. So they've fixed that. I should probably try doing that. I have a freighter on this save, so I may do that after I check if the base restoration is working. There was a crash in the base building system that was fixed. There was improved garbage collection and reduced its memory footprints in physics. I guess they're talking about when you take like rusted metal or like other slime and goop out of broken terminals. I guess that's what they mean by garbage collection. Next, they prevented occasional crash in animation. That's all it says. They reduced memory footprint of planetary textures from space. This is good. I hope this means we're going to crash less when going through space. I had a lot of crashes yesterday when I was live streaming, and a few of them were when I was flying through space, so hopefully decreasing the memory footprint of planetary textures will cause less crashes in space. Next one is for PS4 only. They resolved some stability issues seen in some specific time zones. That's interesting that different time zones would affect stability. There was invalid text characters that would cause saves to fail to load, so they did a fix for that. And then the big one, base restoration mission failing to find a proper site for your legacy base. This is the problem that we saw in the last 1.52 problem, 1.52 video I did. I was unable to find the proper site to get my base back. So we'll be testing that in a few minutes to see if it works now. Fixed an issue where players would not know the living glass recipe after upgrading their save. I didn't notice this one because I didn't try making living glass, but yeah, I'm glad they did a fix for that, because that'd be pretty bad if you lost the living glass recipe. They fixed an issue of not knowing the blueprint analyzer from your old save. I will be checking to make sure I have the blueprint analyzer blueprint after I restore my base, or if I fail to restore my base, I will go ahead and check if I have that blueprint at least. Then they did a fix for players not knowing frigate fuel blueprint if they took fleet tutorial in multiplayer. That is a problem that a lot of my friends reported that they had done the frigate fleet tutorial, but they didn't have the frigate fuel recipe. So hopefully everyone will have that recipe now. I would assume that it's retroactive so that everybody has that, even if they've done the tutorial already, because it doesn't say that it's not retroactive, so I assume it is. Then they fixed issues with the Galactic Commission missions involving freighters. Apparently there were some problems with that. Fixed an issue where players would not see their ships docked aboard a freighter when loading. They fixed an issue where players would see multiple ships docked on the same landing pad when loading. They fixed an issue where the freighter bridge would unload after accepting a mission from the Galactic Commission terminal. I would assume that probably made you fall through space. When I did my first impressions video, I went into my freighter and I fell through because the freighter bridge wasn't there, and I just walked into empty space and died. That might be related to it, but I didn't accept a mission, so I think it was just because I was too close to the atmosphere. The freighter was too close to the atmosphere that it caused a bug. Then they fixed an issue where players would be jettisoned into space after warping aboard another player's freighter. It's probably good that my freighter didn't warp when I was playing multiplayer with Jacob this weekend, because it might have left him in space if I had warped away with the freighter with him on board. Although that would have been pretty funny. We fixed a number of text bugs. Sorry, they fixed a number of text bugs. They fixed a number of incorrect prices. Then they fixed an issue where freighter expeditions could cause saves to not be loaded. And the important thing about this is they're still working on a fix to recover people's saves that were affected by this. So if your save file got corrupted because you accepted freighter expeditions, and you still can't load your save, don't give up hope, because they're working on a fix to recover that. But it still won't be saved. If your save file is corrupted because of that, it still won't be fixed now, but they're hopefully going to get that fixed later. And then they did improvements for text translations, especially in Japanese. And remember, all of these patch notes that I read were slightly abbreviated. I didn't read them word for word for the sake of time. Okay, so I'm going to go. I've got the home base restoration quest again. We're going to try to do it. It says locate a new site for your base. Land on a suitable planet and scan to reveal a potential base location. They did a fix to make that step work, because that's what my problem was last time. So I'm going to skip to when I land on the planet I want to restore my base on. So I will be back in just a second. Okay, I'm in the atmosphere of the planet that I want to restore my base on. So we're going to land and see if scanning with my exosuit scanner will locate a base location that I can use to restore my base. Okay, so the mission says to just land on a suitable planet and scan to reveal the location. So I'm going to use my exosuit scanner. I don't see a building location still. I'm going to try using the signal booster. They really should say if it's the exosuit scanner or the signal booster. I'm going to need to get the ingredients to make a signal booster. Let's see if this will locate it for me. No, it just gave me a beacon. Dang it. Is this still bugged? Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to try getting navigation data again like I did last time to see if that is the problem. In fact, since we need to warp anyway, let's go ahead and check. Oh, also, let's see. Do I have the blueprint analyzer? Oh no. I don't even have the blueprint analyzer still. They said they did a fix to make sure you have the blueprint analyzer, but I still don't have that either. Maybe it automatically gives it to you when you build a base, but who knows. Man, it's looking like a lot of these fixes didn't actually work, or they weren't in the PS4 bug fix. Okay, let's go check at least if I can warp with my freighter. And then we'll go see if we can find the base with navigation data. Ay. Okay, so that it's still so that you could only put one warp fuel in your freighter at a time, which is weird. You would think that freighters would take more than one, or even more than 5, like a regular starship, but now it used to be 5, but they've decreased it to 1 for some reason. Oh well, the important thing is that it can actually warp. I was gonna go here. Okay. Oh, good. Oh man, they've still got it so that it just changes to a warp screen. I was hoping that they would have it pulled out outside of the freighter and warp from outside the freighter like you do with your ship in third person, but apparently not. At least I was able to warp, so that fix worked at least. Although the cause could be that another player was on board my freighter. Oh well. I need to go find navigation data, and then I will land on a planet and see if I can get my base back. So I will be right back. I'm on a different cactus planet now, and I have navigation data, so we're going to see if this works. I'm not going to try more than once. If it doesn't work on the first try, then the tutorial must still be bugged. Okay, scan habitable outposts. No, mindless settlement, that's not it. That is not a base location. So it appears that, at least on PS4, the base recovery tutorial still doesn't work. It just says land on a suitable planet and scan for potential base locations, but it still doesn't work. I tried using the signal booster a couple of ways. I've tried using the regular scanner, but nothing works. So I'm going to be doing another bug report to Hello Games to tell them that this quest is still bugged and there is no intuitive way to get a base location where we can get our base back. But I'm going to try one more thing. I need to test and see if it is possible to get the... Okay, I'm going to try claiming a base. And see if it'll give me the blueprint analyzer. let's see. Nope. Chromatic base computer. Nope. 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 So several of the things that were in the patch notes have not been fixed. In fact, two out of three that I checked did not work. We still can't locate a location to get our old base back. We still don't have the blueprint analyzer. Only thing that did work was that I was able to warp with my freighter. So, like I said, I'm going to be reporting bug fixes to Hello Games that this is still messed up. And I realize it's really frustrating for people that had old saves and aren't able to get their stuff back. The only words of solace I can say is that starting a new game is really fun. I haven't played my old saves at all because I wanted to keep them backed up on USB and not risk bugs corrupting them. So I have been just playing new saves, and other than crashes, I haven't run into a whole lot of problems, and they've fixed some of the problems that I've had. So I know a lot of people won't want to accept this, but I mean, for now at least, there is a lot of fun to be had in the game. If you start a new game, you'll still be able to do just about everything the game has to offer. It's a lot of fun collecting riches again, even though you may have lost your riches for the time being, at least lost your base in your old save file. So I will report that 2 of the fixes in the patch still aren't working, and for now we'll just have to wait for them to fix those, and in the meantime hopefully you can enjoy playing a new game until they fix the stuff for your old save. So, a bit discouraging, but they did fix a lot of other stuff that hopefully did work, which I can't test because I didn't have those problems, and I don't really have a means to check some of the stuff. But at least they did fix freighter warping. So anyway, I have been Mac. Thank you for joining me for a day. And remember, everything is going to be okay.